Hey guys, so Tesla has some new very cool software features that they released in the version 11 software update. So I just want to walk through them, the most important ones that I think are the most important ones and really cool to have. So let's just walk through them now quickly. Before we walk through the features, let's just quickly have a look at the release notes of the version 11 and what changes they have done and what are the cool new features. Let's wait for the release notes to load, and there it is. So the most coolest feature is the light show here. It's in the new toy. It's a new toy box feature, and if you go to the toy box, you can see this. It's very cool. Me and my family looked at this light show, and my kids were really happy with this. They really liked that. Not to say that the adults will also like it. It was a really nice feature. Please check it out. It's really good. You can find this in the toy box. And then there is a new feature. It's a customizable app launcher where you can drag and drop the apps into the app tray and remove the ones that you don't use it quite often. It's also a quite nice feature. And then there is the simplified controls, just to lay out the important ones and not clutter with all the ones that you might not use very often. And then very nice feature is the blind spot camera. This is something that I have been looking forward to and wondering why Tesla doesn't have a blind spot uh, feature or camera. I mean, if you look at the other cars, they have it on the mirror, side mirrors, blind spot warning, but I didn't find that in a Tesla, and that was a little bit weird. Why Tesla, which has such an advanced software and hardware and a beautiful car, doesn't have this feature, but now they have it. Hooray for that. Blind spot camera, now you can enable it. Like you see, go to the controls, autopilot, and then enable automatic blind spot camera. And then every time you put on the blinker, you will see the camera here, so you can be warned about the blind spot traffic. And then there is another feature called waypoints, edit waypoints. So you can actually reorder the waypoints like it shows on the reordering dots here, lines there. You can reorder the waypoints. And another very cool feature is also the Sentry live camera access. So you can get this Sentry mode or your footage from the cameras in your app. You can see the live camera from the app, which is really cool. You just need to have a updated software app in your mobile, and then you can get access to this feature. Then there is the boombox megaphone where you can talk from inside the car, and then people will be able to hear you from outside. Of course, it's distorted voice. And then for the gamers, there is the Sonic Hedgehog game, which is a pretty cool game, I think. And it also needs a game controller to work. So you need to have a game controller. But be noted that the Model 3 only has USB-C ports and not USB-A. So the game controllers normally have a micro USB cable that goes into the controller, and then a USB-A that goes into that while you charge the controller, it goes into the box central console via USB-A. But Tesla Model 3 doesn't have a USB-A, so you either need to have an adapter from USB-C to A, or you need to buy cable from USB-C to micro USB cable to attach your game controller to the car. But once you have the cable, you can make use of this nice game. And then there is another game, Battle of Polytopia. Sorry, I haven't used this game, so I can't say anything more about this game, but try it and let me know in the comments if you like the game and if it's worth it. And then there's another nice game, Sudoku, which I really like, and they have now included this game in the games, so that's really cool. Then we have the subwoofer, so you can now actually adjust the subwoofer settings by going into the media player and tapping the settings icon, and then go to the tone, and then you can adjust the subwoofer level and then the bass level. I can quickly show you here how it looks. So you can go here into and then tap this icon, and then you can see in the tone you have the subwoofer and then the bass, so you can adjust this however you want, and then adjust the bass as well. So there it is, really cool. Alright, now I have to go to the release notes again. This is something that I don't understand. If you're looking at something and then you switch to a different mode, then the release notes actually vanish. It doesn't hold. But anyway, let's go back to the next feature. Cold weather improvements. This is really good. You can actually turn on the preconditioning from the app even with the lower state of charge. So that's good. You just have to reconfirm by tapping yes. And then automatic seat heaters. This is really cool. You can go to the climate control and then set the seat heaters to auto like this. So if you tap this heating climate control, you can actually set this to auto. Here it's already set to auto. So this basically means that the seat heating will be controlled based on the climate. It will not be hard set to either 3 or 2 or 1. It will be based on the temperature inside, and it will automatically adjust itself to either 1 or 2 or 3 as per the temperature. And then the dash cam clips, you can go to this and then delete the dash cam clips, control safety dash cam, and then dark mode. This probably is nothing very new here. Hide map details, you can simplify the maps view by hiding the details here. So these are the really cool, nice features here. And then the UI, you see the big difference is the UI, which has been remodeled. You can click the 3 dots and then you can actually click and drag and drop here like you want. For example, I use this, so I put the radio on here, and if you don't use something, you can drag and put this back into the tray, and then that goes there. So let me bring this back as I use this. So that's a cool feature, and the recent apps will be shown here. Like you see, the recent apps are here, and the whole layout of the UI is changed. And you see there used to be a swipe box here that you can actually see on the trips that you have done, and the odometer and how much energy it has been taking for the trip. So that is now, you can't see it here, and you have to go to the controls and go to the trips tab, and here then you see the current trip since last charge and the odometer, etc. So this has been moved here. I really liked it earlier to have it here to get a quick access, but now it's moved here for some reason, and it's not available here anymore. But anyways, what else is the most important one? And autopilot, there it is, the autopilot. You go into the autopilot and turn on the automatic blind spot camera, then you see the turn signal engaged. You see a camera popping up, and then pretty much it is about that, like we discussed in release note. And if we go to the toy box, here is the light show. Click on that and then start the show. Click on start the show, and then when you set the volume that you want to and go out of the car, close the doors, then the show will start. It's really, really cool. And then one other thing that I really liked is the Santa mode. So you just have so, there's the Christmas spirit with this new Santa mode in Tesla Model 3 and all the Teslas. It's really cool. You can see now the car is now turned into a Christmas carriage with Santa, and you see closely, if you see closely, this is actually a Tesla. That's the carriage, red color one. Very cool and nice details to it. So when you start driving, it's even better. You can actually see the car as the elks or reindeers driving the sledge with the Tesla inside in it as a carriage, and then all the other traffic outside will be seen as reindeers or elks or moose or whatever you want to call it. So the cars will be shown as reindeers, and then the pedestrian traffic is actually shown as elves, which is really cool and interesting, and you will sure be surprised when you start seeing this. It's really cool. Nice touch, nice Christmas touch here. Yeah, I think these were the ones that I have been really excited about in the new Tesla version 11 software update. Hope you like it and enjoy. See you in another video. Bye.